I'm Lisa Hayden with Channel 6 Central Kentucky TV, community focus on Washington County. And we are very happy to have with us today Dianne Sims, who is the
Woman of the Year.
Woman of the Year with the Business and Professional Women's Club. Now, that award was presented to Dianne, to you, in October at the BPW annual breakfast.
Yes.
Which the whole community attends.
Yes.
And we invite everyone to this wonderful breakfast that the BPW provides. And if you've never been to one, you should go, because
they're really nice.
We have all kinds of wonderful casseroles and pastries and just anything you could want. And at that time, we present these awards. And Dianne, congratulations to you, because well deserved.
Well, thank you very much.
So first of all, of course, with that award, you've been a member of the Springfield, Washington County Business and Professional Women's Club for
39 years.
39 years. Wow.
I have not been active all those years, but yeah, I've
That's
been
when
a supporting member.
Yeah. And so you, of course, were born and raised in Springfield.
Yes.
And your father owned the Hardin.
My father, he opened Hardin Childers 69 years ago.
Yeah.
Year before I was born.
Yeah.
And when he passed away, two of my sisters bought the business, and it's still in operation. So
Yeah. Is that not amazing?
it is, and actually it's one of the oldest family-owned business in Kentucky. So
Yeah.
we're pretty proud of the fact it's still open.
And you do great business, and you're right on our main street in that beautiful old historic building. Now, that's not where you started at. You started at down the street.
He actually started across from where the old Springfield Sun was.
Oh.
And he was there for a short while and then moved to the little brick building here at the end of the street. And that's where he operated from.
Okay.
And then they moved up here some years later.
You mean after Carolyn and Phyllis bought it, they moved it
Yes.
up the street where it's located now?
Right.
Okay.
And it used to
On
be
West
Old
Main.
Tom Sheehan's restaurant.
Oh, okay. So I should have known. I was even in Tom Sheehan's restaurant, I think, a time or two.
I had too. Our
Yeah.
dad, we weren't allowed to go in there unless we went with our dad.
I'm finding out about things in Springfield that the women weren't allowed to go in
Well.
unless accompanied by their father or husband.
That's exactly
or something
right.
like that.
Yes.
I didn't realize that about the Snappy Grill
Oh, yeah.
at some time. But anyway,
It's funny.
I know. Things change, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do.
But Dianne, so you attended Washington County High School,
Yes.
maybe St. Dominic.
St. Dominic School, and then went to Washington County High School.
Uh-huh.
And then I, took a few college courses, but I didn't finish college.
Yeah.
Married.
As a lot of women at that time did.
Oh, yeah, everybody got married early.
I mean, a lot of women just did not attend college, and they just got married because that was the thing to do.
But I've done a lot of different things. I've been a bookkeeper most of my life. I co-owned a nursery and landscaping business.
That's right.
And I have worked several different places as a bookkeeper.
Yeah. I know you've done bookkeeping, for a lot of different businesses here in town.
Yeah.
And then your nursery, of course, was you not only ran it, but you worked it.
Yes, I did. Physically worked it.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I needed to get out.
Yeah.
As I got older, I thought, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
But
and certainly you had a talent for decorating and landscaping.
Yeah.
And your own home is beautiful, and your landscaping.
Well, thank
you. And of course, every year for the wine tasting of the Business and Professional Women's Club, you have done for many years
the flower
arrangements. Yeah. and
I
help
enjoy
decorate all of that.
Yeah, that's
So, and you do a great job on that.
well. Thank you.
And but you know, you've been involved in the community, not only with the Business and Professional Women's Club, and being a businesswoman here, which of course you still work at Hardin's Jewelry,
Yes.
helping out those
Part-time.
sisters.
Yeah, it's a good thing they come from a big family.
Yeah,
We all help out when
Yeah.
they need us.
yeah, and especially at Christmas time and things, all the holidays
Oh,
when
yeah.
when the men are out buying their last minute gifts for their girlfriends.
Oh yeah. I like to,
Or wives.
Yeah, I like to sell those big items.
Yeah, those diamond rings.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bring them on in.
That's what keeps Hardin's Jewelry going.
That's right.
That's the big items we need you men to come in and buy. And so then you received that award. I'm trying to remember all the things they said about you at the breakfast. So you'll have to share some of those other things with me.
Well, even though, the award was given by the BPW Club, the nomination actually was for the past 2 years of serving as the Democratic Women's Club president.
Yeah.
We're pretty proud of that we formed that this year, and our 2 years.
We're in our second year.
We're in our third year, actually, because
you
for
served 2
years.
terms,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Right.
our first year, BPW is basically, we promote women, and this was one way to get the women involved. And that first year, forming the Democratic Women's Club, we are a diverse group of women and had 85 members.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Congratulations.
well, thank you.
And you in with the formation of that club, getting women involved politically.
Yes.
And you can, even though it is the Democratic Women's Club, it's just getting women involved to what would be the word, to help promote women's issues.
Yes.
And I think that's what one of the things that the club has just really done so well at.
They have, yeah.
We have so many active members.
We do. I mean, we meet once a month, the third Saturday of every month, and it's pretty amazing to me to be able to bring out 25 to 30 women once a month on a Saturday morning for an hour.
Yeah.
They show up.
Yeah.
And they're ready to work. So
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Well, I mean, we've, put on, the committees have put on forums,
Yeah.
political forums,
And health forums.
health forums, and these have been for, like, for example, the political forum was for all candidates, Democrat, Republican,
Yes.
independent, whatever.
We did that last year for locally and for our district judges. So, and we had a very good receiving on those. We had a lot
Yeah.
of people attend.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. Channel 6 covered that.
That's right.
And we're happy about that. And so if you weren't able to attend, you could watch it on Channel 6.
Channel
So,
6.
and then you also are preparing now, I hope, for another forum.
Yes, we're trying right now to get a forum together for the governor's race.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
And the committee will meet on that tomorrow night at my house. I mean, some people think you just throw these together, but they do take a while.
Oh, they
I
take a
think
lot of work.
They do. The last forums, I think we met every week for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Planning it, but it went off well, and we were pleased with the results.
Yeah.
So we're hoping the same thing for this forum.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that will come together soon, and we'll share that with the listening audience when we get that all established.
Oh yes, we'll
Yeah.
have. We're right now we're working on confirmations that the date we chose is good for all three candidates.
Right.
We'd really love to have all three candidates here.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. So hopefully, that's going to work out. And then, I know it wasn't very long ago, we did the health forum, another health forum with Ben Chandler, who's in...
Yes. He's done both of them for us.
Yeah.
We did one the first year, and then we did one last year.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll probably have another one concerning health issues again this year.
Yeah. Because those are issues that are important to women.
Yes.
And to everyone.
Yes.
But, we're bringing those. I think that the club, has brought those to the forefront, and that's really important.
Well, they're making people aware of the changes that are being made, and everybody needs to know about those changes.
Yeah.
Because it affects us all.
Exactly. Yeah. And Dianne, speaking of, you've also, I think about your working, with the Parkview Home Center all those years.
Yeah, I was there 13 years.
And so, anytime you have a question about building, just ask Dianne.
Well, I designed my own home, and I actually subcontract all the people to work on it.
Yeah.
So you learn a little bit.
You're very knowledgeable in that
You learn
regard.
a little bit when you do it.
Yeah. So really, you've had, as a lot of our women have, they are multitaskers.
Yes, we have to be.
And a jack of all trades.
Yeah, Lisa, when I had the nursery business, I also, it was seasonal work. But I was bookkeeper for 3 tobacco warehouses in Lebanon at the same time.
Oh, my gosh.
But both of them were seasonal work.
Yeah.
So, the warehouses were a 7-day-a-week job.
Yeah.
And that was
those were the days when we had a big, tobacco operation here, and all of these great warehouses, and you'd see the tobacco trucks going to the warehouses and all. I'm sure there's a lot of people today that have no idea the kind of work that involved.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. So I know that was really, really interesting work.
So anyhow, we've gone to another cash crop in Springfield. So, you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah. And so, Dianne, now you'll have to share with us, you've got a great son, and we see pictures on Facebook of that little grandson.
He's going to be a dancer. I think he's going to be a dancer. He loves to dance. We tease him now. He's playing basketball. He's 7 years old. And he plays basketball at the river. And as soon as the music starts, he starts to dance.
Yeah.
I said, come on, Camden, you're playing ball today. But
well, you'll have to say hello to Camden on TV and show him this program.
I will do that.
And Jason, of course, he reminds me a lot of your son when Jason was little.
He does me too, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a whole lot like his father.
Yeah. And and then, of course, you've got a large family still here in Washington County.
Yes.
Not only your sisters that have Hardin's jewelry, but you've got Junior at the Berg, and
well, all of my siblings are still living, which, our parents have been gone for quite some time, 35, 40 years. But we're all still living right here in Springfield.
How many?
There's there's 6 of us living. We lost a sister before I was born.
Okay.
So, and there's one boy out of the bunch.
Yeah, Junior.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
He was tough as nails, Lisa.
Maybe you all spoiled him. Did you spoil him?
Well, a little bit. A little bit.
And so then Patsy, of course.
Patsy's the oldest. Patsy Fenwick. Then Mitzi Medley. Look at me, I'm losing track.
Mitzi, who works at the store some too.
Yeah, and our sister that passed is in between Mitzi and Carolyn. And then myself and, my brother, Junior, and then me, and then Phyllis. There's only 11 months difference between Junior and I. Everybody thought we were twins.
I know, I always did. And
everybody did.
Yeah. But
no, I
close in age, though.
I think I protected him more than anybody.
Well, you certainly got a fine family, Diane. You should be very proud.
We
and
are.
proud of your son and your grandson. And, of course, most proud of your accomplishments in Springfield and Washington County and what you have contributed here. Because I know you've been active in your church. You've been active, in many capacities. And particularly with the Business and Professional Women's Club, where you served as president 2 terms in the past, and in other officer positions, and then president of the Democratic Women's Club. And so I just want to say thank you for your community involvement, and congratulate you on that award, because you're most deserving.
Well, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I really enjoyed being here with you, and I wouldn't live any other place. It's a great place to live.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. We like to hear that.
Oh, yes. So come on in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.